Anchalagon the Black was the greatest of all winged dragons, the mightiest creature ever to serve Morgoth, whose size and power exceeded comprehension. Bred by Morgoth in the pits of Angband during the War of Wrath as his final and most terrible weapon, Anchalagon was to dragons what mountains are to hills. When he emerged from Angband leading the winged dragon host, his appearance turned the tide of battle that had gone against Morgoth for decades. His shadow blotted out the sun, his wings created hurricanes with each beat, and his fire was hot enough to melt entire armies in seconds. The hosts of Valinor, which had systematically destroyed Morgoth's armies and broken the siege of Angband, were driven back in terror and dismay. Anchalagon's size defied nature itself. When he fell, his body shattered the volcanic peaks of Thangorodrim, mountains that had stood as the mightiest ever raised since the shaping of the world. These peaks, each one taller than any mountain in Middle-earth during later ages, were completely destroyed by the impact of his corpse. His fire exceeded that of Glaurung and all other dragons combined, capable of melting the strongest fortresses and consuming entire battlefields in a single breath. The heat of his presence alone killed anything that came too close, and his scales were impervious to any weapon forged by elves, men, or dwarves. For a full day and night, Anchalagon and his dragon host dominated the battlefield, reversing 40 years of defeat in hours. The flying dragons under his command devastated the forces of the Valar, raining death from above where no sword or spear could reach them. It seemed that even the host from Valinor might fail before this final unleashing of Morgoth's malice. Only Arundel the Mariner, sailing his flying ship Vingalot through the skies with a Silmaril bound to his brow, could challenge Anchalagon in his own element. Their battle in the heavens lasted through a full day and night, visible to all below as flashes of light and darkness wrestling above the clouds. Arundel, though a half-elf of mortal origin, had been blessed by the Valar and carried the light of a Silmaril, one of the 3 holy jewels that contained the last unsullied light of the 2 trees. The battle between them was the climax of the War of Wrath, the mightiest dragon ever spawned against the brightest light remaining in Middle-earth. When Arundel finally struck the killing blow, Anchalagon's fall from the sky was like a mountain dropping from heaven. The impact not only destroyed Thangorodrim, but created earthquakes that helped trigger the breaking of Beleriand itself. With Anchalagon's death, the dragon host scattered, Morgoth's last hope disappeared, and the War of Wrath moved to its inevitable conclusion. No dragon that came after, not even Smaug the Golden at the height of his power, achieved even a fraction of Anchalagon's terrible majesty.